Namaste. Welcome to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. Dear viewers, let us start the program with the main affairs of the week. The Kishan Dana Udyog Private Limited in Chittaun has started distributing the eggs produced by the farmers directly to the consumers. The Ministry of Agriculture Lumbini has claimed that it is working on a plan to control the foot and mouth disease. The government has said that the price of chemical fertilizer has gone up in the international market and it will not be able to bring enough fertilizer immediately, plus more. Let us continue the program with the Irrigation Project. Nepal has been working on the improvement of agriculture according to the reports that we're receiving. However, when we closely look at the state of the work functions in the different projects, they are not well done. There are projects which are not running smoothly and there are some which are abandoned. The workforce needs to be strong for the projects to work in any country. It has been found that Nepali workforce is not very good and people are not feeling the responsibility is theirs. Expenditure of Rani Jamara Kolaria Irrigation Project Agriculture Program Implementation Unit till the end of Makshir of the current fiscal year is low. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Expenditure of Rani Jamara Kolaria Irrigation Project Agriculture Program Implementation Unit till the end of Makshir of the current fiscal year is low. The project has received a budget of 269.5 million rupees for the current fiscal year and 430 million rupees for the capital for the current fiscal year. It has spent only 1 crore 50 lakh 32,000 rupees. The project, which started work late last year due to corona infection, had started the program on time in the current fiscal year. However, work progress is not satisfactory. The project has not been able to spend 80% of its budget in any fiscal year in the last 3 years, even though the second phase of the 5-year program has been completed for 3 years. The construction of a cold storage with a capacity of 1,000 metric tons, which is said to be constructed at 75% cost of the project and 25% cost of the consumers in Tikapur for the last 2 years, is still in limbo. After the news report, let us now talk about egg distribution. Now, buying eggs is becoming easier for the consumers as the eggs are distributed systematically. New ideas are coming in the country to support the new ways of doing business. It is well for the country and the people. The Nepali government should be supporting the new ventures with both training and money. There are a lot of complaints that the government of Nepal is not conducting trainings that reach the grassroots level where all the work takes place. People call Krishi Television for training in agriculture and other agribusinesses. I do tell them to call the government institutions. This means even though the government is giving trainings, the people are not getting them and are not aware of them. The Kishan Dana Udyog Private Limited in Chittaun has started distributing the eggs produced by the farmers directly to the consumers. Let us look at this news report for a little while. The Kishan Dana Udyog Private Limited in Chittaun has started distributing the eggs produced by the farmers directly to the consumers. As the group sells through its own sales depot, commissions at various levels will be saved and consumers will be able to consume cheaper fresh eggs in the future. The group has reared about 300,000 layers chickens at Daune Agri Farm in Nawalparasi. More than 136,000 eggs are produced daily in this plant with the investment of Kishan Dana Udyog. Meanwhile, grain industries in Kathmandu's Vanashali and Naikap have started depots from Sunday. Central President of Nepal Egg Producers Association Shivaram Kesi inaugurated Banastali and Naikap depot. After the news report, let us now talk about pig farm in Bardia. We had a report that the pig farms are banned in Bhaktapur, saying that the farmers created pollution in the city. Pig farms are very beneficial for the farmers and are becoming popular business around the country. Many farmers around the country are saying that the pig meat is being consumed more and more. Even the upper caste are keeping pigs for business. However, the complaint of the farmers is that they are not receiving government support. Many businesses are falling apart due to lack of training. It has been 8 years since Deepak Ramjalimagar, a young man from Gularia municipality, and his wife started a pig business. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Deepak Ramjalimagar and his wife Priti Shrestha have been running a pig farm in Gularia Ward number 8, Surajpur village for the past 8 years. The couple has complained that they have not received any financial assistance and technical assistance from the federal, state and the local bodies for a long time. They also complained that there was a problem in raising piglets and that the piglets were dying due to lack of training in pig rearing business. Ramjali said that the government should provide technical assistance, including assistance and relief to the farmers engaged in business.
त्यसको काम गराए अनुसार वर्षमा मेरो लगभग 6-7 लाख रुपैयाँ हुन्छ भने चाहिँ मेरो चित्त बुझेको छैन कि काममा अझै अलि बढी कमाई हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ मार्केटमा अलिकति मेरो मासुको मात्रा बढी भइदिएमा र मासु काट्नलाई पनि त्यति मासुको त्यति उ छैन.
Deepak's wife Priti said that the training on pig rearing is necessary, but the request for conducting training in the concerned bodies was ignored. She complained that many of the animals died due to lack of necessary knowledge and technical knowledge.
मासु बढाउन लागि हामीले चाहिँ टन्न दानाहरु पानीहरु खुवाइराखेका हुन्छौं. वर्षमा केही नभए पनि 1 कुइन्टल भन्दा पनि बढीको हाराहारीमा जान्छ. तर बजारीकरण नभएर हामीले त्यतिकै यिनीलाई यही थप्प राख्नु पर्ने अवस्था आइरहेछ. अनि त्यसो गर्दाखेरि हामीले चाहिँ प्रॉफिट चाहिँ हामीलाई अलि कम भइरहेछ किनभने हामीले खुवाउन मात्रै सीमित त भएन नि. खुवाएर मात्रै हामीलाई भएन. हामीले यिनीलाई बेच्न पनि सक्नु पर्यो. त्यही हो मेन समस्या भनेको नि अहिले त्यही हो र अरु समस्या भनेपछि निकायले आएर हेर्दिनुस् र जुन पाउनु पर्ने हामीले सुविधाहरु छ के सरकारले सुविधाहरु दिइराख्नु छ त्यो सुविधाहरु पनि हामीले पाऊँ भनेर यही मात्र माग छ हाम्रो.
Hence, Gularia municipality ward number 8 has stated that it has not brought any plan related to animal husbandry so far. Ward Chairman Dharmendra Kumar Bania said that boring, spray tank distribution and seed have been distributed to the farmers from time to time, even though there is no plan for animal husbandry.
अनि प्राविधिक सेवाको लागि हामी पनि तम तयार छौं. जतिखेर बोलायो भने त्यतिखेर हामी जान्छौं. अनि उहाँको एउटा ठूलो समस्या के रहेछ खोरको. यो खोर व्यवस्थित गर्न सक्नु भएन भने त्यो बङ्गुर पालन त्यति फस्टाउँदैन. अनि अर्को कुरा बायोसेक्युरिटीको कुरा रहेछ. बायोसेक्युरिटी उहाँ राम्रोसित गर्नु पर्यो. अनि यताउतिको मान्छे आवाज जात रोक्नु पर्यो. अनि संक्रमणबाट जोगिनु पर्छ.
The Animal Health Office run by the Integrated Agriculture and Livestock Development Office Gularia Bardia has stated that the farmers engaged in livestock business will be provided services as per the need. Anil Kumar Sharma, veterinary technician of the office, said that the office is ready for technical services to provide worm medicine, pen construction, and vaccine free of cost. The farmer has to manage the pen to make the business flourish. After the news report, let us now talk about farmers being awarded in the Far West. When people get awarded for good work, they are motivated to work. It is human nature to feel that they are doing something which is appreciated. Many people lose their way in life when they are mistreated and not appreciated. People possess tremendous amount of talents. We as human beings have reached the moon. This means that each human mind has high potential. The person needs the right encouragement and right position to discover the inner hidden talents. The human mind is the wealth of the country. To motivate the mind, the government should award the people for their good work. The Far Western state government has awarded the best 5 farmers of the state. Let us look at this news report for a little while. The Far Western state government has awarded the best 5 farmers of the state. The Rajpur Doti Directorate of Agriculture Development under the Ministry of Land Management, Agriculture and Cooperatives has honored 1 farmer as the best and 4 others as the best as well. Farmer Purna Singh Sound, who has been cultivating bananas in Kanchanpur, Vimdatta Municipality 10, was honored as the best farmer. Similarly, Dattaram Swasti, a vegetable farmer of Danaldura 1, Ramesh Bahadur Dhanuk, a cattle farmer of Kanchanpur, Suklafanta Municipality 10, Khadak Bahadur Malla, a vegetable farmer of Doti Jurail Gampalika 1, and Sova Kumari Bohara of Danaldura 7 are in the top 4. The best farmers were awarded 100,000 rupees and other best farmers were given 75,000 rupees each. After the news report, let us now take a small commercial break. Stay with Krishi Television. After the commercial break, welcome back to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal. Dear viewers, let us now talk about foot and mouth disease in Lumbini. Foot and mouth disease is highly contagious viral disease in the animals. It is more common in intensively reared breeds than traditionally kept breeds. Lumbini state government is planning to eradicate this disease from the state. It is the reason why the Nepali animal products are banned from being exported. When this disease is removed, the animal products could bring a lot of revenue into the country. This is a very good step that the state government of Lumbini is taking. The Ministry of Agriculture, Lumbini, has claimed that it is working on a strategic plan to control the foot and mouth disease. Let us look at this news report for a little while. The Ministry of Agriculture, Lumbini, has claimed that it is working on a strategic plan to control the foot and mouth disease. This year, 1.3 million doses of vaccine have been distributed in 10 districts of the state. The program has been implemented to immediately engage in the work of diagnosis and control of the disease, to prevent the spread of the epidemic, and to mobilize the stakeholders at the federal and state level in a coordinated manner, and to inform the public by producing public awareness materials. The ministry has stated that the availability of vaccines will be increased based on the need. According to the plan to eradicate foot and mouth disease in Nepal by 2025, all three levels of government are working. Export of livestock products from Nepal to foreign countries has been banned due to outbreak of foot and mouth disease from time to time. Some items are being imported and exported illegally from the open border. This is causing foot and mouth disease. Experts suggest that control efforts should be made in coordination with all stakeholders.
यो वान हेल्थ स्ट्र्याटेजी छ नि हाम्रो यो वातावरण पशु कृषि सबै स्वास्थ्य मानव स्वास्थ्य सबैको मिलेर गर्ने एउटा दुईटा कार्यक्रम चाहिँ त्यसरी पनि गर्न सक्यो भने
आइसोलेसन गर्ने डिसइन्फेक्सन गर्ने हैन बिरामी पशुलाई अलग छुट्याउने उपचार गर्ने बाँकी पशुलाई क्वारेन्टाइन गरिदिने तिनले चल्न नपठाउने गाउँ आफ्नो गोठमा चुन छर्किन पर्यो फिनाइल छर्किने आफू अरूको घर गइदिन भएन विभिन्न कुराहरू छन् यो खोरत नियन्त्रण गर्न र सबभन्दा इम्पोर्टेन्ट कुरो समन्वय हो
यस आर्थिक वर्षमा चाहिँ हामीले बिमामा चाहिँ बिमा उहाँहरूको ग्रुप विषयको दर चाहिँ 1 लाख सम्मको बिमा हुँदैछ त्यसको चाहिँ बजेट प्राप्त भएको छ यसमा विभिन्न समयमा छलफल गरेर त्यसको जोखिम चाहिँ बढी नै हुने भएको हुनाले त्यो 1 लाख भन्दा अलि बढी चाहिँ तपाईको 5 लाख सम्म 10 लाख सम्म गर्न सकिन्छ.
Preparations are underway to vaccinate against foot and mouth disease in 10 districts of the state, except Rukum East and Gulmi this year. According to the Ministry of Agriculture, 652,500 doses of vaccine have been distributed in the first phase. 1.3 million vaccines will be distributed gradually. After the news report, let us now talk about disease in oranges. Oranges are very popular all over the world. It is believed that Brazil exports the highest number of oranges in the world. The USA exports 10% of the world oranges. Orange juice is a very refreshing drink that is very common all over the world. Nepal also produces good number of oranges. There are a lot of farmers who are engaged in orange cultivation. However, the agriculture sector has high risk of disease and pests. For some times, the farmers in Parvat are suffering from falling fruits. The disease has caused a lot of loss in the orange production. Farmers in Parvat have been in trouble for the past 3 years as orange trees have been dying due to unknown disease. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Farmers from Parvat have been in trouble for the past 3 years as orange trees have been dying due to unknown disease. Farmers of Modi Gaonpalika to Deopur have been facing problems for the last 3 years due to the spread of the disease during flowering and ripening of fruits. They say that only 20% of the oranges have been sold so far due to the fall of ripe fruits. This problem, which was initially seen in some plants, has spread across the village this year. Males of the fruit fly have been known to shed orange flowers and buds, and even during ripening there has been a problem of fruit fall due to the virus called green citrusella. Although the farmers have tried their best to solve the problem seen during flowering, it has not been possible to solve it all. It is said that the disease was contracted by bringing seedlings from varieties of places which were not recommended and certified by the agricultural technicians in the greed of expanding farming and earning quick income. Meanwhile, the Agriculture Knowledge Center has stated that such a problem seen in oranges cannot be solved all at once. The center has stated that the continuous study is being done to solve the problem. After the news report, let us now talk about chemical fertilizer. Chemical fertilizer is in demand in Nepal, yet the world market is said to be lacking chemical fertilizer. This has caused the price of the chemical fertilizer to rise up. The Nepali government is unable to afford the subsidy in supplying to the Nepali farmers, according to the next report. The Nepali government is saying that we need to set up organic fertilizer factory. This will grow natural food in the country. As the world is facing so many health problems, organic food is needed to combat the disease. This is a great thought to open an organic fertilizer factory in Nepal. The government has said that the price of chemical fertilizer has gone up in the international market and is not able to bring enough fertilizer immediately. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Minister for Agriculture and Livestock Development Mahendra Rai Yadav has said that the price of chemical fertilizer has gone up in the international market and it is not possible to bring enough fertilizer immediately. He said that the organic fertilizer is another alternative to chemical fertilizer. Speaking at the inaugural session of the 10th National General Convention of the Nepal Para-Veterinary and Livestock Association, Minister Yadav said that the problem could be solved through GTG, but now the alternative is organic manure. Stating that the chemical fertilizer, which was $300 to $350 per metric ton a year ago, has now reached $1,100 per metric ton, Minister Yadav said that a large amount of money is needed for this subsidy. He said that even the contractors were not sure about bringing fertilizer due to the increase in prices in the international market. Stating that there is a shortage of fertilizer in the international market as well, he said that the demand of farmers in Nepal could not be met. Minister Yadav also informed that the talks are underway in the private and government sectors for setting up a compost factory. Stating that the organic manure is another alternative to chemical, he said that the state and local governments have made a procedure to produce and sell the same.
किसानहरुमा पशु सेवाप्रति आकर्षण बढेको छ, त्यस्तै कृषि पेशाप्रति आकर्षण बढेको छ, तर यी पेशाहरु अहिले निर्वाहमुखी हो। पशु सेवा पनि पशु सेवालाई आत्मनिर्भर बनाउनको लागि त्यसबाट उत्पादन हुने दूधहरु, त्यसबाट उत्पादितहरु वस्तुहरुलाई कसरी आत्मनिर्भर गर्न सकिन्छ, त्यसको लागि र कृषि क्षेत्रलाई आत्मनिर्भर बनाउनको लागि सरकारले अहिले जुन नीति ल्याएको छ, यो नीतिमा मलाई चाहिँ 20 वर्षे सरकारको नीति छ, कृषि नीति छ।
Minister Yadav said that the attraction of citizens in animal husbandry and agriculture has been increasing in Nepal recently and added that agriculture should be made self-reliant. He said that the government has taken 20-year policy to make agriculture self-reliant, and policy of self-reliance in agriculture would be successful by making the 3 pillars of the government, private, cooperative and government sector, systematic. Minister Yadav pointed out that it is necessary to increase the agriculture sector by increasing the production, as Nepalese are not getting enough of the products produced in their country. Stating that the country has become import-oriented, he said that for the development of the country, export should be done instead of import.
सहकारी क्षेत्र र सरकारी क्षेत्र तीनटै क्षेत्रमा हामीले यसलाई व्यवस्थित गर्न सक्यौं भने यसले किसानको उत्पादनलाई वृद्धि गर्न सक्छ। अहिले उत्पादित वस्तुहरूले हामी नेपाली 3 करोड नेपालीले आफ्नै देशको उत्पादित वस्तुहरूलाई प्राप्त पाइरहेको छैन। अहिले हाम्रो देश आयातमुखी बनेको छ र कुनै पनि देशको विकासमा कृषि क्षेत्रको महत्त्वपूर्ण योगदान रहेको छ। जुनसुकै देशले कृषि क्षेत्रले जति यो प्रगति गर्न सक्छ, जति यसले आर्थिक उपार्जन गर्न सक्छ, जति उत्पादनले निर्यात गर्न सक्छ, हाम्रो देश जुन अहिले गरिबीको रेखामुनि 18% जनता छ, त्यसलाई पनि हामीले गरिबीको रेखाबाट हामी बचाउन सक्छौं। दोस्रो कुरा के हो भने हाम्रो अर्थतन्त्रको मेरुदण्ड के हो भने कि आधुनिकीकरण गर्नुपर्नेछ।
Minister Yadav also pledged that the ministry would take initiative to provide legal facilities to veterinarians. He said that the agriculture sector could be made self-reliant only by increasing the budget of agriculture, as it was not sufficient. Minister Yadav also said that the government was ready to deploy technical manpower to produce agricultural medicines in Nepal and was ready to uplift the agricultural sector. After the news report, let us now talk about seed independence movement. Nepal imports food and seeds for the production of the food. The seeds that are imported have been found of low quality in many cases in Nepal. The Nepali Seed Development Center has been working for a long time, yet the seeds are not as the people want them to be. Now, one district in Nepal is working to become self-reliant in the production of seed. This is a great plan, and other districts should also work on doing the same. We should stop this dependence and become independent. To make Sangja district self-sufficient in seeds, coordination has been established between the district's seed producer groups and cooperatives. Let us look at this news report for a little while. To make Sangja district self-sufficient in seeds, coordination has been established between the district's seed producer groups and cooperatives. A meeting of farmers working in the seed production sector in the district under the coordination of Agriculture Development Resource Center and Agriculture Knowledge Center in Walling has decided to coordinate to make the district self-reliant in seed production of food grains and vegetables. In order to make the district self-reliant in seeds, the main objective is to conduct various activities related to seed production, to provide necessary advice, suggestion, and consultation to the business, seed producer groups, and cooperatives working in the field of seed production. There are 21 groups and cooperatives listed in the district for producing quality seeds in the field of vegetables, including paddy, maize, wheat, and potato. After the news report, let us now talk about tractor distribution. The Nepali farmers are happy that they are getting tractors for subsidy. Yet they are getting the hand-pushed mini tractors. This kind of machine makes the farmers too tired. The Nepali government should bring mini tractors which also provide seat for the driver. The machines are a very important part of the world's agriculture. If there were no machines for agriculture, the world would not be what it is today. Nepal is backward due to the fact that past rulers were not kind and that the mountains of the country are too hard to mechanize. We could have used machines in the Tarai, but the rulers were not nice. The Galchi village municipality of Dading has distributed hand tractors of modern technology to the farmers. Let us look at this news report for a little while. The Galchi village municipality of Dading has distributed hand tractors of modern technology to the farmers. According to the village municipality, power tillers have been distributed with 50% grant from the budget of the current fiscal year. The village municipality has provided hand tractors to the farmers with the objective of increasing production and reducing costs by mechanizing agriculture. The agriculture branch of the village municipality has distributed hand tractors to 175 farmers with 50% subsidy. After the news report, let us now talk about sugarcane price. Sugar is a huge industry in the world. Nepal also produces sugar for the domestic use. The sugar produced in Nepal is not enough to meet the demand in the country. This is why the government imports a lot of sugar from India. The Nepali sugarcane farmers have to struggle every year to get paid for the sugarcane. This is because the Nepali sugar industry does not pay on time and the government does not provide subsidy on time. This year, a new price has been set up for the sugarcane produced in the country. The government is preparing to fix the minimum support price of sugarcane this year as well. Let us look at this news report for a little while. The government is preparing to fix the minimum support price of sugarcane this year as well. With the start of sugarcane crushing season, support price of sugarcane is being fixed. The Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development had earlier sent a team of staff to collect sugarcane in the pocket areas where sugarcane is produced to determine the minimum support price. The ministry is preparing to fix the support price of sugarcane on the basis of how much the price has gone up, transportation and production cost. Compared to last year, support price of sugarcane is estimated to increase slightly this year due to the price rise. In the last fiscal year, the government had fixed the support price of sugarcane at 544 rupees per quintal. The government has been giving 65 rupees per quintal as subsidy for selling sugarcane. This is all in Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. Before I go, let us review the main affairs of the week. The Kisan Dana Udyog Private Limited in Chittaun has started distributing the eggs produced by the farmers directly to the consumers. The Ministry of Agriculture Lumbini has claimed that it is working on a plan to control the foot and mouth disease. The government has said that the price of chemical fertilizer has gone up in the international market and it will not be able to bring enough fertilizer immediately. Thank you for watching Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. I'll be back with more affairs next time. Till then, Jai Krishi, Jai Kisan. Samriddha Krishi, Nepal Kisan.